1, 2, 3. Alright. Leave and come back.
Alright.
One more time. Alright, leave and come back. We don't have an intro prepared?
We do not.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? I mean, really, what are you gonna do?
Welcome to
the
the YouTube show where two adults sit in the basement and I can't take this anymore. I wish I was next to you. This is so boring doing the show. Remote best of the week on Craigslist.
First best of the week. Out of Northampton, Mass, $700. A 77 Silverface twin reverb with original speaker. I personally like this era of the twins and some of the Silverface amps. You know, they had master volumes, which I am a big fan of. $700. You know, at that point they were still, you know, hand wired and everything. That's a great amp for a great price. Can't go wrong.
I've got a 70s twin. It's, I mean, it probably needs some work to it, but you know, I got rid of it, got it back. I got it back. It's wonderful, man. I love it. All right, we've got a K Vanguard out of New London for about $120. Shit. Those K Pancake pickups that are on that guitar, the one that's on there, that's worth about $100 as it is. So the Vanguards are like it was like the Vanguards, the Value Leaders, the Speed Demons. I mean, it was the lowest of the totem pole as far as quality, but still a great sounding guitar because of those pickups.
Hey, yeah, if you're into that stuff, that's a great guitar for a great price. It sounds like. If
$120, give me a break. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Next one I got out of Munson, Massachusetts. We haven't seen one out of Munson yet.
What's that on Munson?
A Gibson SG Classic for $800.
Not bad.
So SG Classic is really it's like the same thing as an SG Standard. It's got the large pickguard. It's got the bound fretboard. It just has P90s on it instead of humbuckers. Yeah, I think that's a
P90s
good,
might be better.
P90s on an SG is a primo combination in my opinion. So
yeah, couldn't agree more. All right, so moving along here, we're nailing it. Out of Topsfield, there is a Harmony Rebel. It is a 2019 edition. So everyone knows Harmony. They came back in I don't know, was it like 2015? And they started making new ones. The Rebels, the Silhouettes, a couple other ones. They made it really nice for really high price points too. And they're still selling for upwards to, you know, $1,300 for these new Harmony guitars. Made in America, really nice. This one's going for $750. It's one of the Rebels. That's like $200 cheaper than anywhere else that I've seen. So,
all right. Last one for me then, out of Hudson, Mass. Not Munson, but Hudson.
Right next door.
Right next door. Funny, a couple of weeks ago there were two 74 hardtail Strats. Here's another 74 hardtail Strat. For this one's $3,000. You know, Sunburst maple fretboard. This one says the bridge pickup and volume knob are not original, but they're older. I mean, you know, that's right around the price that the other ones are going for, and I love hardtail Strats. They're always going to be on it.
A great week for Craigslist, by the way.
It was good. It was good. You know?
Now that the show's in the middle of the process, I know we're missing a handful of things. I can't even think of it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
One that I'm definitely not missing though is the Silvertone 1446, the Chris Isaak one. This is black with mini humbuckers made by Gibson. Man, what a sweet hollow body guitar with like an old ass Bigsby. And those things are going for, I don't know, $1,400 on Reverb. So that's a hell of a deal. I talked to this guy, nice guy, out in Bennington, Vermont. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the guitar. That one caught my eye too. I mean, I haven't seen one, you know, this low. That one said it. I think the tuners were non-original, and you know, had you know, the finish was worn off in certain places. come on, for an old guitar, that's you kind of want that stuff in some way.
I'll tell you about those old harmonies and old Silvertones. If someone says non-original tuners, that's awesome. So, I'm sorry. Besides this, that Silvertone, there's a couple honorable mentions. I gotta throw them in. Micro Korg for $250 out of Metro West. Kenny out of Northbridge has a J35 for cheaper than it should be. And then there's... You saw that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you saw that. And then, I'm sorry, there's a Kramer Beretta 1984 out of Cambridge. Bright yellow, humbucker on the bridge, Floyd Rose.
I will say, if that J35 is anything like the one that we had in the past, that is an awesome guitar. So
Kenny out of Northbridge, I've gotten a couple of things from him before. Top-notch dude, nicest guy I've ever met. He sells things way cheaper than he should, and he knows it.
Score of the week, we're ready for that.
Hey, score of the week, all right.
Score of the week, we got coming through the shop a 2018 Epiphone Riviera P93 with a hard shell case. So we had one of these in the past, and actually we had one that was kind of a red, I think, with some sparkly binding on it. It was a cool guitar. It actually surprised me with how cool it was for being, an Epiphone in the price range.
How good it sounded too.
Yeah, how good it sounded, how good it played, everything like that. So this one, essentially, the same guitar, except this one is gold. So it's got a gold finish on the top and a natural cherry finish on the rest of the guitar with a nice cream-colored binding. It looks sharp. It's a sharp-looking guitar. Plays good, sounds good, with a hard shell case.
We're on to Worst of the Week, everybody. Worst of the Week. All right, so out of... I don't even remember where it's out of. But it is a Traveler V88X Deluxe. This is a guitar that has no body. It's got the weird contours. It's black and it's neon green with the humbucker, single coil humbucker. What a dumb guitar. Going for... God, I think he wants $550 for it, which is stupid.
So, something we wanted to chat about on the show quickly today is we both seem to have the bug lately for resonators.
Big time bug for resonators.
I don't know why. I don't know why it suddenly came over me or came over you.
Who else makes them? I don't know. You've said it before, like the price points for resonators, it goes from
2000. Yeah.
What I did get recently, I got a steel-bodied Republic. So
I don't know. For me, I'm having a hard time finding exactly what I'm looking for in a resonator.
Mule resonators. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, a mule is other than a mule. Something with a pickup. I'm looking for something that I can plug into an amp, and I'm gonna play it like for a different type of sound that I can get out of it.
But holy shit, man, resonators are so cool, so unique. Playing guitar, it's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna keep looking for them. So if we come across anything cool, they may show up on the show.
They're on my Reverb feed for sure.
Absolutely, mine as well. So we got an interview with Retrograde Guitars out of Norfolk, Massachusetts.
This guy makes 100% legit stuff. Completely boutique, completely handmade, unique. He's got a different take on a laminate top than most people do. He might change your mind about laminate tops. We'll see. I can't believe we got him on the show. I'm losing my mind. It's almost bigger than getting Lawman that we had last week.
We got some. This one's really cool. I'm excited to talk to him. I know he's big on the laminate tops. I know he carves his neck by hands and he finishes his guitars by hand. I mean that right there. You know what I mean? I'm curious to talk about that.
You follow this guy's Instagram feed and it is just like straight guitar porn, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's the term. So it hasn't happened yet. So tomorrow it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. We're working on it. All right, so that's pretty much the show. Thank you very much, Craigslist. We appreciate you guys. Suicide Asteroid, my man, killing it every time.
Thank you very much.
We do have a mailbag. you know, people email some stuff in. Sometimes it's a little rude, most of the time, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Why don't you go first, Steve?
All right. So the question that came in my inbox, actually for you, was why don't you start showing your dirty hats like the other guy shows his overdrive pedals?
Showing my dirty hat. That's not that hard of a burn, buddy. You can do better. What's his name?
He didn't leave a name.
How did he email you, Steve?
All right. We're gonna have to cut this part.
All right. I've got one. It's a little lengthy. I don't know if it's for anyone particular, but
yeah, we should cut the mailbag.
all right, we're never gonna do a mailbag again. All right. Thanks, Craigslist.
Thank you.
All right. Let me turn all this.